Wash TV, promoting sustainable development.
Your Wednesday evenings are always best spent with me, 𝐂𝐲𝐿𝐴, your gorgeous host on the Youth Avenue on Wash TV channel. And of course, I do enjoy spending it with you too. Good evening to you all and welcome to tonight's episode. It is on this show that we sit to address issues that hinders our development as youth. Remember, it's all about you. And tonight, we are going to talk about youth and cybersecurity. We will be discussing the emerging cybersecurity awareness and opportunities for youth development in the digital age. But before I introduce my guest to you, I'd like you to please subscribe to our YouTube page if you have not done so at Wash TV channel, and also follow us on all our social media platforms at Wash TV channel. And the program is sponsored by the Center for Volunteerism and Social Transformation, CENVAST. And so for all your individual or corporate voluntary activities, contact CENVAST at info.cenvast.com. And I have here with me Engineer Jeremiah Anthony Emisa. He is a cybersecurity and digital forensics expert, an ethical hacker. He is also a lecturer at Takoradi Technical University. Engineer, you are welcome to the Youth Avenue.
Thank you very much.
I also have here with me Ishaq Amana.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, he's a cybersecurity advocate and a student at Takoradi Technical University. So more like tonight, it's a TTU affairs. You are welcome, Ishaq. It's an honor to have you both here with us here at the studio. So I'd like to start with you, Engineer, on the topic of cybersecurity. I'd like you to give us more insight on it.
All right. When you say cybersecurity, it's a practice. Cybersecurity is a practice of defending computers, servers, digital systems from malicious attacks. When you talk about malicious attacks, it's like bad. You know, the word mal is a French origin,
okay,
like mal. So bad attacks in general, yes. And you know, everything now is surfacing online. Hospitals, schools, business centers. Now you have the e-commerce sites and others. Everything is migrating from the physical world to the virtual world.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, we need to be much upgraded with security as well. Since we have police in our physical world, we have police, we have the army and other staffs trying to protect our well-being, protect us as well. So that is why cybersecurity is very important, also to protect the digital world. That's why we say cybersecurity, security on the world that we can't touch, we can see. That is it.
Okay. So in this digital landscape, what are some of the threats that these poses to us, the cybersecurity?
A lot of threats. A lot of threats. When you say cybersecurity itself, cybersecurity is not made to enforce threats on our digital environment, but rather is to protect. Yes. But you know, since we have robbers, we have thieves in this physical world, that the same people we are going to have over there, because we do business over there, we do money, we do stuff and everything over there. So the threats are so many threats on children, threats on youth, and threats on the adults also. That is one threat, and most of them are abuses. Abuses. When I say abuses, like cyberbullying.
Okay.
Cyberbullying. Talking about cyberbullying here is like trying to use the internet to infringe on somebody's rights.
Okay.
One of these things is normally people indulge in, let's say, romance scams and other stuff on the internet, and sometimes they are able to get pictures of another gender.
Yeah.
Mostly those who suffer most is the ladies.
The ladies.
They get their pictures online and bring them, blackmail them with those pictures. These are all some of the threats over there. Mobile money fraud, Recently, the EcoBank fraud that is happening, the network spectrum fraud. You have a call from a foreign number, you pay the number, and that's all. You go off for a bit, and all you could know is like your money, everything is out of your account. That's some of the threats that are going on now. So basically, these are the small threats. So as we go on, I think we will be exposed to more.
More, okay.
Sure.
Sure. Thank you very much. Ishak? Am I saying Ishak or Ishak?
Ishak.
Ishak. Okay, I like Ishak. Okay. So, engineer said a lot, but are there any initiatives right now that you would like to let us know that can get the youth involvement in cybersecurity?
Yeah. As engineer said, everything is moving from the physical world to the digital one. Hence, they need to protect our systems. Yeah. As engineer said again, we have physical police and army protecting us, but we don't have digital army protecting us.
Yeah.
So as you said, as you asked, there are so many things that we have put in place that is educating the youth to be cybersecurity conscious. Now, we have the CSA Ghana, that is the Cybersecurity Authority Ghana. They have been creating awareness on social media handles, and we have the National Security too. They have also been sending SMS. I don't know if you have been seeing it. You see NAT Security.
Yes.
That's the National Security. They will tell you not to do this, not to do that. Yes. Also, we have cybersecurity advocates like me, and engineer too is also, he's an expert, but along the way, he's also an advocate, because there is nothing, or there is no day that engineer will talk without advising people on cybersecurity. So we are also there to educate people with videos on how to protect yourself from scams. We have been creating flyers, SMS, and all that. Yeah.
Okay, engineer, please chip in this for me. So with the rise of this remote and cloud-based systems, okay, what are the cybersecurity challenges that organizations face these days? All right.
When you talk about this cloud, these things, normally it's the developers. I always blame the developers. Yes, I always blame them. You know, we normally want to rush in getting the money. But we don't want to put up better systems that will match out with those those overseas, like the developed countries. That is our problem here. And even them, they are still attacked, but not to that extent. Like a Ghanaian, normally I see youth on the campus, I see youths and so many people, like developers, they develop good softwares, but they don't take time to build up better security in the systems. Let's take an example. I am a businessman. I need a software for my business processes. Let's say when it comes to physical business, it takes too much long time people to patronize my stuff. So I decided, okay, I want to go digital. So wherever you are, you just purchase, I just get somebody to bring the thing to you. And mind you, people are paying through that platform. You receiving money from that platform and all that stuff. Okay, now I come to you with my money. You give me something, it was okay. But because you wanted to do it in a haste, and you've not upgraded yourself with the security stuff, when, like, as example, the crypto system. You have something called the crypto system. Okay. Or, let me. Bitcoin. No, when you say cryptography, it's a system of using mathematics to secure data. Okay. We use algorithms plus physical keys, what we call cipher. Okay. We encrypt it. So if you look at your WhatsApp, you see when you're making a call, they tell you the call is end-to-end encryption. Yes. If you click on that, on that panel where you see that thing, you see some lines, some writings will come 0, 1, ABC. Those it doesn't give meaning. They all have meaning. Okay. They are encryptions that are placed into the softwares just to protect the data of the individual who is using it. But our systems in the cloud base, most of them don't have them. So hackers just get into it. They launch a brute force attack When I say brute force attack, normally it is attack that is based on portals and web-based applications. Okay. They line these attacks into rates, and they're able to make themselves admin on your own platform. And they now distribute, they take money, transfer from whatever you're doing there, and they behave as if they are there. Yeah. So I will encourage the youth, when you are building, you are a developer, put up security systems in every layer of your development. Yes, every layer of whatever you do, secure it. And the technical guys will understand me. Yeah, because it's a cloud-based.
Also understand you well.
Because it's a cloud-based.
Yeah.
The layman does not know about more of the cloud stuff.
So if I want to know, what can you say about that?
Okay, so I want you to know this. As for your end, as an end user, you need to go for a site which has proper security and is well known by people. Okay. Normally, look at the reviews. How many people are using the website? How many people are using that cloud system? Look at these people. You don't subscribe to any site at all. Some of them are created by the hackers themselves to be able to get your details or your credit card details and other stuff, so they can use them online. So make sure that whatever site you are going, at least get about 3 or 4 people who have witnessed or who know more about it. Ask about it to know whether what you are doing there or whatever they are doing is genuine or is legit. Okay. That is one thing you should know. And normally, if you are using a cloud-based app, normally subscribe to those who have two-way authentications. Yes, proper authentications like what Google has been doing. When you try to log in with another phone, it will tell you to go back to your phone and just put in a password that they've sent to you and all that stuff. That is one thing that you should look for in a proper cloud-based system. That is it. Because information is very, very expensive. I'll tell you, information is expensive. To you, for you holding it, it's not expensive to you. Yeah. But when it gets to me, it's expensive. That is one thing that you should know. So I don't play with information. I don't play with data. That is one thing that I think you should know when it comes to security in cloud-based and those things. You look for proper security like authentications and proper passwords. You have to ask to verify whether that cloud system is good from other people, other users. Yeah. That is one thing you should look for. Okay.
Okay, Isaac, so how does the average person's online behavior and habits, how does it contribute or how does it impact their cybersecurity?
All right, before that, I would like to add up to what engineer said about the cloud. Yeah. In our traditional setting, we all know that our computers, the computers that we have in our homes, they are not connected to the internet unless you yourself connect it, right? Now, the cloud-based, you can put all your information on the internet. Yeah. We have cloud-based systems like we have the Google Drive, we have TerraBox, iCloud, and all that. So now, as I'm sitting here, I can access my information on my laptop if I log into my Google Drive now on your machine. You get it. So now it doesn't require a pen drive for me to pull it and all that. There are so many advantages to it. You can access it anywhere. It is cheap, but we have some that are expensive and all that. It has disadvantages as well. Now, you don't use memory card as we used to. Yeah. Right? You buy a phone with 254 gig memory, internal memory, right? You can store it now. Your phone can get lost. You can retrieve, when you get a new phone, you just log into Google Drive or wherever, or iCloud, your pictures and everything will come back. So that's a cloud-based system, if you are confused about that.
Okay, yes. I think I'm cool.
Good. Now, to your question. Okay. As a layman or as someone who is not tech inclined, if you visit the internet, remember, put this thing in your mind that greedy people are the people who are always deep online. Engineer, right?
Yes.
If you are greedy, you'll be duped online.
Okay.
And that's the problem of the layman. You visit a website, then they will tell you that, oh, play games to win $5 for each game.
Yeah.
Read the book, watch video for this or that.
Yeah.
Then you too, oh, let me read. You get it. At the end of the day, you finish reading and nothing will come. Remember, you first of all, they will take your credit card, they will take your name, date of birth and all that they will send you money, but they won't. You go and find a car, they will be selling Benz for 500 cedis, 1,000 cedis or 2,000 cedis. You say, oh, L4, let me buy.
Yeah.
You get it. So if you are greedy, you'll be duped online easily. So as an end user or the layman, if you visit the internet, you should be very, very careful about cheap product or cheap services as well. And it's not everything that you should be clicking on. One click can ruin your life online.
Yeah.
So as a layman, if you visit the internet, you just have to make sure you visit trusted sources. Now, let's say I want to visit TTU portal now. Then I'll type into Google www.ttu.edu.gh. Now, if you click on it and you check your URL, you will see that, oh, whether the website is secured or not. As far as you click on such link, then they will tell you that the site that you are trying to visit is not secured. Make sure you go back. But you have people that they will keep on saying, okay, continue. They want to know what will happen to them. So if you are curious as a layman, you'll be easily duped or scammed online. Yeah.
Okay, so these mobile money fraudulent and all of these, are they also all parts? Are they like, how do they get to even get your details? Is it also by clicking? Because I know this mobile money has to do with your phone number and all that, and it's not everywhere that you would have to input your phone number. Sometimes just your email address or something like that. So how do they also use these means in getting to our mobile monies? And
very good question. I will say something then leave the rest to engineer to continue. Okay. Now, as I told you earlier on, you visit a link. They will tell you that the government is sharing free laptops. Right?
Yes.
MTN is celebrating 50 years anniversary. Yes. Then you input your name, your phone number, right? Just few HTML and CSS code that they will write. Sometimes there is no CSS, just few HTML lines of code. Then they will just share the link out to you. Now you have input your phone number. Okay. It is taken. So that is one way they will get your phone number. Another way too is randomly. They will just sit down and write some numbers. Then they will try to send you money. And so your name will pop up. Yeah. So they will call you and say, hello, Kukua, I'm calling from MTN or wherever you get. So you say, hey, Wabomidion. You'll be shocked that the person has mentioned your name. Yeah. You get it. And another way is that through planting from your people. So now your workplace, if they don't want to, if they want to dip you, I know that they won't do that here, but they can just say, okay, I know I know you, and they will try to do something bad. Okay. You get it. So there are so many ways that these Momo fraudsters they use in getting our numbers. And the mobile money fraud, we have two ways. We have the one way that they will intentionally call you and tell you that they have sent you money. Yeah. Then you receive a message. The message will come from a normal phone number, and most times you see wrong English. Right? Yes. That is one. Then they will tell you that if you don't reverse the money, they will block you and blah blah. They will call another office number from office, and a whole lot will happen. That's one way. And the other way is they target the merchant. Okay. You get it. You as a merchant, the mobile money vendor, they will target you, and they will tell you that they are trying. MTN is trying to, or Tigo or whatever is trying to show you how you do reverse transaction. They would ask you to take a pen on paper, do this and do that. So that one too is also another way. Yeah. I mean,
a couple of weeks ago, I got some calls continuously. Like that very week, I got like 2 calls or 3. My friend also did same. I mean, they call you and they be like, I sent you some money. Then I got the message and we're like, yo, you think you are smart, but we are smarter. I mean, they were ready. They just sent some message. You need to authorize payments for this, that. somebody called in the evening and was like, it was a Sunday evening. The person called and was like, I'm calling from MTN, but then the number was not an MTN number.
Yeah.
It was like a Vodafone number or something, telling me on a Sunday evening that he's calling from MTN. And that somebody tried to hack my account during the day, so they are trying to give me some code to reverse all of those ones. I just listened to it, I said, okay. So the next day, I told a friend and we called back. We called him back and be like, we wanted to hear what he had to say. We went through the process. Okay, he said he had sent some code. Again, he sent the code again, trying to get us to input. And then we started giving him gibberish.
Yeah.
Everything that he said, like, so he was really hurt. And he did not play with the insults. When you catch them like that, they won't spare you.
Yeah, you know, you were a bit smart to get to know that they are frustrated. Yeah. But let's talk about our moms in the house. You get it. The people who are less educated. And we have even educated people that are still duped online.
Yes.
There. You get it. So it is left for the network service provider, that the MTN, Tigo and all that, to start making awareness on these fraud.
Yeah.
You get, they have been doing their best, but I think they need to step up and do more and tell us how to protect ourselves, even if it will be community to community or whatever. We just want to protect ourselves, our mothers and all that. My mom received an amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis when she traveled to Wenchi Bay. And it was true. It was a wrong transaction indeed. But you know, she thought it is a scam. So every day, this number will call and say, "Mommy, me pacho misikano. Mommy, me pacho misikano." Then she will insult the person that, "Oh, boy, I want to me just a coffee, mama, babe, man, shama." You get it. Now dream we fast, but we have people that they will easily dupe them.
Yes.
So she came home a week later. Then we realized that it was indeed a wrong transaction. So we had to send the money again. Yeah, wow. Engineer.
All right. The moment fraud and everything going on. That one, I think, is old method of stealing. I call it the old method. It's under social engineering.
Okay.
Yes, it's an hacking term, but social engineering. It's a form of hacking that you play with the mind of your target. Yes, the target person. You normally play with the mind. You try to lead her or lead him to where you want the person to be. You want to corner her, play with their mind. Normally, people that are computer, let me use the word illiterate, those who have no knowledge about technology. That is one thing. And the current one that is going on is the traveling thing. Canada. Recently, that was what we are working on.
Okay.
Canada. You'll be there like this, and somebody you see advert on Facebook. Mind you, Facebook advert, no matter how it looks like, no matter how beautiful it is somebody running the advert. It is one person behind it. I wouldn't like it if a young man sits here in Ghana, work so hard, a young lady too, work so hard to improve his or her life, and just go around and go and give to somebody who's a fraudster. And this is how they do it. Let's say you are here, okay? I pretend as if I'm an organization.
Okay.
Website can be created anywhere. I can sit here and create a website for your company without your knowledge. Yes. Let's say I just sit here and I use itavenue.com. You don't know anything about it. But I want to attract, I want to catch your target audience. These are the people I want to dupe them. So I create a website, let's say, for the schools, those who want to school abroad. Let's say I look for a school in Toronto or any province in Canada, and I just create a website, a very good website, nice looking. Normally, they don't create, we clone.
Okay.
We use a system. You are using Windows and other stuff over here, but we don't like to use the Windows.
Okay.
We use the Kali Linus. And another, that's the tool I use for my job.
Okay.
Yes, we use the Kali Linus and the Parrot OS. It's used to clone. I say clone, making a copy of what you have. Yeah. So if it's your site, I'll create a copy. Then I'll post it in my, I'll just do editing. Redirect people to where I want them to be. Now I create a portal, you have subscribed. You want to go Canada, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you brought your credentials and everything, I have applied. I tell you to go log into the website to access the portal. I send your courses over there for you. You are there and you receive a call. I want to illustrate this. Who has any number here? So the camera can capture. I want to make a foreign call here. I'm coming to call you with about 4 foreign numbers.
Okay.
Hello, so.
Hello, madam.
Me call divert. Obi omo betumi aye edia koma maybe one of your contacts now.
Eno who are kasa na we. Mo am use Truecallers na ade no. Who are Truecaller dey who are why phone we so 7 shares are normal we who are am etime forward about the other phone so. But so normal na one unim number na. Unim number na one na erase nipa number ni flow.
Without your consent, can somebody forward your number to maybe one of your contacts?
Yeah, to your own
without
contact.
your consent.
To your own contacts. Okay. They can do that.
Oh,
they can do that.
Okay.
Yes. We call it, we do that through a network spectrum. Possible cry.
Okay.
So right now, let's go to WhatsApp. If you are so who are not say we are came WhatsApp. Message me bia onu nyebi. Nyame say onu to me kind message. Nyame bia onu hu me phone so. On hack WhatsApp. WhatsApp is very difficult to hack WhatsApp. Normally what they do is a phishing process. That is what they do. Yeah, hacking WhatsApp is like that because WhatsApp is encrypted. If you are call or say end-to-end encryption, that's an encryption and they put in some public keys. It's difficult to even open for reader for hackers. Crown, but me at WhatsApp who be 6 months. No be what hacking system back up. Not just common layman. So no, I bet now some hack WhatsApp and easy sir. But then normally more say WhatsApp now one. They clone your WhatsApp. Cloning and say WhatsApp map finds saying cloning. Bible or one cell phone, but maybe I'll bang. No cloning WhatsApp. No. This is how they do it. They connect to WhatsApp web. They connect your phones to WhatsApp web. And see, this is how it's done. Settings. They connect your phone to WhatsApp web. In settings, one and one. We call link devices. Link devices. Which are settings? WhatsApp settings. No, I call link devices.
Okay.
We call link devices. We say my phone number, my Firefox, or say Windows. But I'm my computer. Inti bu wana say me ye adwuma. Next say me timi dey chat. Oh, my chat on computer so near there straight. And when you say my phone na answer na chat. Sa na idea that here. But ebi no ho ma abuse no. Ebu aha na your phone da ho. Ebu aha ne girlfriend phone da ho. Ebu aha ne boyfriend phone da ho. No afa no aye sa ade no. No a link ama on computer. Into odwuma ho ha no go on trust no a check WhatsApp. Say dey na call so WhatsApp. Ntu ofia no aba. Kese so wu ye nipa we na on chat ma hack WhatsApp aka on hack ye. E ya dey we na waye. Ya dey we na waye. Inti say wu bi say wo phone so aba, wu bi say na nya wona wo ye ya. Nya wona wo ye ya. Me aso.
Ba ye wo se ma ko hefa.
Come again. For WhatsApp settings. WhatsApp settings. Then go to link device.
Calling devices.
Yes, I remember that. Asafo na I can't see link devices on my phone.
Oh, who is Android?
Yeah.
Remember, mention Android for.
Me hu me die no.
Also.
Yeah, link here.
Yeah, link here.
So far, I can't remember media no.
Okay, for settings.
My settings.
Okay. Now.
So Android, dia umia dot na wo na bo se na eda ho. Eni na ne settings na.
Me who about phone user manual ne software
settings ni so.
Okay.
Baby, I will me answer what settings no. That line is na ni na kan.
Oh, okay.
Sa line 3 na wo so ho.
Omia ya link device no.
Android, okay, I'm camera no so. Sa point na wo ase every 3 na wo ase. Me WhatsApp na bibi different.
Me so dey any different.
She has say.
Me dey
okay, we dey share kwa na ho no. We tribu ho. Ade tribu so. Esro ho no. Umi aso a.
So link device no.
Umi aso a be say aba.
Okay. Prophet.
Hello, mommy.
Me pacho me a me dey no so me who account.
Hello. Pacha what me ka? I don't know me here, pacha mu hu here. *#62#. And I would bet check say obi monitor course. *#62#.
62. Yes.
Yes, 62#. No, we are only
Mine is not forwarded.
*#62#. So forwarded. Okay, we are. So some messages. Certain interrogation succeeded. Voice call forwarded. Disabled. Me then be forwarded. But my phone back when say my forwarding calls about this number. To be free winners and san come here now. Push up a say. Me free way meet me receive what I say. And I was okay. Now data call forwarded. Use data so come. I know they're disabled. And self fax and reachable. Settings, call forwarding, messages, data near dating packet access, network, nina forwarding. Okay. Anyway, we are the checking. Okay, yanko. This is how per se. Paper. We want to now erase that.
Asafo Pacha say ya forward the what will you do? Make the
so I'm coming right now to show you how to erase it. Instead of first one, star no. Yana hash. So #62#.
Okay.
#62#. It is a wow boss I don't say who number be our na number na who number no mpo a unim number na mpacho ya ade me chiro osisi a na cancel #62#. So no afraid. Oh, or say settings erasure succeeded. A paper the any fruso. Then Pacona be a paper fruso. Kisiano, untimi now course be. Untim moneta, of course. Ye fruso. Ye fruso. Ye fruso. Good. Aha, ye fruso. #6 2#. All right. See, I don't call WhatsApp.
Hello, so.
Hello, madam.
Me call divert me. Obi omo betumi aye e dia koma maybe one of your contacts now.
Eno who are on kasa na we. Mo am use Truecaller na ade no. Who are Truecaller dey who are why your phone we so 7 shares are normal we who are am etimi forward about the other phone so. But so normal na one unim number na. Unim number na one na erase nipa number ni flow.
Without your consent, can somebody forward your number to maybe one of your contacts?
Yeah, to your own
without
contact.
your consent.
To your own contacts. Okay. They can do that.
Oh,
they can do that.
Okay.
Yes. We call it, we do that through a network spectrum. Possible cry.
Okay.
So right now, let's go to WhatsApp. If you are not say maybe I came WhatsApp. Message me be honest maybe. You say honest to me kind message. You be honest who on my phone so. On hack WhatsApp. WhatsApp is very difficult to hack WhatsApp. Normally what they do is a phishing process. That is what they do. Yeah, hacking WhatsApp is like that because WhatsApp is encrypted. If you call or say end-to-end encryption, that's an encryption and they put in. Hello, mommy.
Me bacho me no so me who account privacy avatar chat no so sa.
That be shady. Me sa we train now. Aha, okay, so okay. Me good. Who me so be who search account privacy we na dey show who search linked devices. Link devices. So it's just our line. So
well, about Sana, when me settings na will be me and so call baby or call him. Ma me settings and settings no.
Like settings no so direct to. So I dey trainer on. I dey trainer on.
Link device make am.
She be phone so link devices. We are.
And then I talk about settings na ela.
Hello,
madam.
Chats, notification, storage and data.
Okay, but you won't see me.
Prof, but me boo. So you go updating the WhatsApp and into no.
Okay.
I'm updating WhatsApp number.
Okay, it's for Android for Pachoya na more update.
Yeah, that's it.
Shall say, she we no so. I say 0.3 billion shall say. Umi ade we so tab be pie no hwe we be say who ready we na be link devices wo link devices wo e wo mpa show link devices ene ne me bia we na ba me bia on ene ni wo computer ne machine computer ne friend say wo phone that's all link devices.
Stop, Jerry. I noticed it's a one fan control chat. Now status and those things. Now we have different sets when you click on the tray.
Okay,
so put it on
chat
before you go to the train.
Faculty chat, yeah. I did three faculty chat. Android no, faculty chat. And stand up one. And so we different thing. And so most actually satisfied with any idea.
So for Jerry.
Yes, madam.
Me so me start me ya kwa na yi green bi aso ko ne mo say record. Me nim be record go.
Me ba. O de area. Make sure almost recording no. Ebu a wisi true caller.
Yes.
Ebu a record the file. Nti o de me ba. Area e di mo ejuma. Okay. Nti mpacho me ye bio mo. Me ye. Hey. Me too. Okay. Me ye when bio. Nti sisi ano e be show screen also.
Okay,
hello, madam.
Me pacho me de no ho. Me call chat no. Me a try na so no. Me who new group, new broadcast, link devices, third messages, and settings.
Link device.
Link devices no. Linked. Link devices.
Link devices no. Me course no. I'm actually link a device. Where you blue be when I say
say bia. We have share screen also.
Never try say ya.
Say I say on encho be say link device, link device. Me encho be a link amana. Just say we dey be a link here. Me dey link am computer no. And I'm say go am ye adwuma me person me use phone and say bibi sa no. Ebi so ha, I said that yes sir. No, the monitor, who are her girlfriend chat, who are boyfriend chat, who are her chat, send they be no need confusion.
Okay.
Or has any wa grandpa or show chat. Super umpo, what are connecting one of the shy? What's in this scam? What's in this scam? I'm doing some myself.
Okay.
In Takoradi, I have a cybersecurity center, a digital skills center at Anaje opposite Hotel next to Anaje Plaza. Yes, called the Jail Consults. We have a driving school there. I think we also have the place over there. And mostly I mentor people on campus also.
Okay.
Yes. And for now, I've seen a lot of places where we mentor people for cybersecurity in this region and even beyond because of the personality or because of the experts who are not much in this our sub-region. Yeah. That is it. But now, if anybody wants to try or just start something over there, I think I'm available to help you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm available to help you. And mind you, it's only for help and mentorship and nothing else. Yes.
Not for the black hats.
No. That is one thing that they do. These people, like what I did, for instance. After sometimes I do it. Sometimes when I'm lecturing. Yeah. Sometimes you have to just when it comes to practicals and other stuff. This is even the smallest. How they are able to get into your computer randomly on Facebook. They have a system that they use and they run all these things. Normally, when you do these things, they approach you at night, getting to 12 that you are sleeping. Somebody will just test you. Say, please show us the way. Say, please show us the way.
Follow who no road.
Follow who no road. Show us the way. I said, what way? And I tell you, Jesus Christ is the way. That's
exactly.
And they will come again. What way? Say the number that you need, and I will tell you. What do you want to use it for? Oh, say normal chat and said you are a thief. Do you know that?
How?
Come on, get up my life. And that is how. So if you are trying to mentor the person, they have a different mindset.
Yeah.
So that's why when I'm doing some kind of technicalities, I add for education purposes.
Okay.
These guys, some of them are, they are not coming to learn. But those who are ready there are sites over there, a lot of them, like cybersecurity online, digital forensics online. These are all sites that you can get training from. Have you seen it? So there are things there online. If even there's no physical mentorship, there is a virtual one that you can buy into.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, so you can actually check Cisco.
Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco Networking Academy. If you want to enter into cybersecurity, they have course they call Introduction to Cybersecurity. So it's a free course.
Okay.
So Cisco Networking Academy. Then you search for the cybersecurity. You know, Cisco is more into networking, so they will teach you the basics of cybersecurity.
Okay.
You can go to Udemy as well. The monies they have been using to buy iPhones for their girlfriends and their boyfriends, they can use some, just few, to buy course on Udemy on cybersecurity. So you get full course on cybersecurity from Udemy.
Okay.
They will give you so many tools as well. You can check Google. Google also having certifications there.
Okay.
So there are so many online. I won't advise you to go to YouTube now. Well, if you use the Udemy and the Cisco, they have course outline that you will follow.
Okay.
So it will be in a systematic order instead of sequential order. Instead of YouTube, they will be getting, most of their videos are pre-recorded and all that.
Okay.
So just and also they will give you certificates that my first job I used the Cisco Introduction to Cybersecurity certificate to get a job. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was in the house and I said, you also solo learn.
Okay.
Solo learn too is there. I learned coding there. I learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript from SoloLearn. So they gave me 3 certificates. So when I was applying for job after SHS, I attached it together with the Cisco cybersecurity on, and I attached it and I applied. So I was there and they called me for an interview, and I was through because I was having 4 additional certificates attached to my WASI. You get it. So if you're a youth and you are in the house now, make sure. Very, very important. Make sure you start doing online courses. Engineer here can testify. Make sure you start doing online courses. Don't waste your time on the internet. You get it. If you want to venture into cybersecurity, start doing online courses. If you want to go into network security, start doing courses in that angle as well. Okay. And I know it's going to help you a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Isaac, what led you into cybersecurity?
Sorry?
What led you? What made you?
My father. My father. Oh, may he so rest in peace. My father faced cyber attack. Okay. They attacked him, and I don't know if time will permit me to share the story. It's an interesting
very short one.
Let me cut it. Yes. For that time, that was 2012, 13 there about. He received a call one Friday. And that he has won a cash prize from MTN because he started using MTN way back.
Yes.
Fantastic. So we were then he came to the house and she showed out the number and also the message. We were all happy. He said 1 billion old currency, 1 billion. Wow. That's 100,000 Ghana cedis now. So we sat down, we started writing the plans down. We will build a house, we will buy this. He said, you go to Mecca. So everybody was happy. Yeah. So they said Monday he should come to the office, but he should send airtime of 50 cedis to claim, to validate our reward. So Alaji any brother saw come Mecca. So what he did was to buy the airtime, MTN, the scratch card, he sent it. So Monday morning, this man was at MTN office. So So you got there and the security man said, Baba, Adi omoya no aza Baba said that be person who manage answer. Menya message say MTN nko ade. So you got there. Yes. So he entered the office and the manager said, Alaji, this is what they have been doing and it's a scam. So he came back home with full disappointment, and that was when I was expecting my first laptop. So when you go to me, I said, Baba, na my laptop. No, I said, Baba, Amazon you. You get it. So I said, how did these people get to send the message? Yeah. So I was very curious. As I said, we shouldn't restrain the children from accessing certain things. So he told me that this is how they got to scam him. So I said, okay, then I also find out how to protect my mother next time.
Okay.
So that is what, how I got into cybersecurity. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Engineer, would you also say something about that?
All right. I think for the enthusiasm, it comes, some of them, this thing, if you don't have interest in it, you shouldn't try to venture, because you are going to lose interest. It involves a lot of learning. Yes, because it's tech based, and tech is always bringing out new things. Networks are always developing, they are always bringing up a new model for their consumers to buy. So if you don't have the zeal, don't look at somebody because somebody is doing and is making a lot of money. I want to also venture. You may get into it and you may get discouraged. So you should be pushed. You should have that enthusiasm. You should have that interest. That zeal should come before you try to venture. That is it. Don't come with greediness. When they're coming, they normally look at the money side. And normally look at how they're going to hurt people. That is the mindset that they come with. That shouldn't be your mindset. What if you're not able to hurt anybody? It means that you were not able to do anything. So I think that it's a very good field, but it involves the dedication, determination. It involves time. Sometimes somebody brings you work, and you have to stay at night, do your investigations. Go. You see, you have a lot of tools you are using. So you have to get time. That is it for what you want to do. And I will advise the youth out there, it's not too late to start. There's nothing too late. You can start now. It's just a mindset. This is what I want to do. Make up your mind that I want to do it. And put up, if you have to empty your pocket to fill your brains, do it.
Do that.
Whatever it will take for you to achieve it and see yourself there, do it. I saw myself in this industry about 15 years ago. That was when I started. Small. I'll go to cafe and another person will call me, come and help me with this. Come and help me with this. As a very young boy, I started computing at the age of 9 years. My father was working at the harbor, so he got me a computer, and that is when I started. I love computer, try to break windows, and I'll go look for people who know how to do that. And you see, so it was the zeal that drive me to where I am today. So please, it's not too late. You can start right now. Your story can start right now. Don't listen to your friends who are indulging, trying to tell you to indulge in fraud and those things. Don't listen to them. Just keep a clear mind and follow your dream. God
Engineer, which aspect of the sustainable development goals is your activity impacting?
My activity is impacting a youth in the goal 9. Innovations. I don't only do the cybersecurity alone. I also indulge in artificial intelligence, then robots and other things. So I have a robotic figure, a machine that can authenticate you. Let's say you want to, like a ticketing system. That is what I've done. Like it's a QR scanner. It's on the table when you are coming with your badge. It scans the thing, then you come in. These are all things that I'm trying to do. So that is innovation. I love to innovate. I love to learn new things. And I think the youth also must buy into that. If you have an idea, a dream in your head, I think this is the time to learn something small about it and bring it out. You try it again. That is how we do. So for innovations, I don't care to take what you are doing and just rebrand it to suit what I want.
You want.
That is how I am.
Okay.
So we should buy into more of innovations and all that stuff.
Okay. Thank you. Isaac?
Yeah, so speaking of
SDGs,
SDGs, they go 3, good health and well-being. Cybersecurity is impacting there. Now we are trying to centralize a hospital management system. If you are sick and you go to Kolebu or Comfort Noche, they want to make a centralized database.
Okay.
So now there is the need for us to protect our digital system. So if you want quality health and well-being, we need to impact cybersecurity there. We have the Go 4, that's the quality education. Now, the quality education, cybersecurity is impacting in education. Now, we have online universities, online schools and all that. It has also created jobs as well in education, since we have experts like engineer here. Yeah, we also have the gender equality. Now, as I told you earlier on, we are pushing especially more ladies into cybersecurity in the tech space, but a specialization is cybersecurity. You get it.
Okay.
So we are also improving the SDG there.
Okay.
We have the decent work and economic growth, and that's the Go 8.
Go 8. Okay.
Yes. So cybersecurity is a decent job, and economic growth as well. Like we are improving the lives of the ordinary. Yeah. And we have the industry Go 9 that engineer talked about. We have sustainable cities and communities. Now, we have some communities that are digitally connected.
Okay.
Right? So there is a need for us to protect these communities. Now, if you go to most of the, like Anaji, for instance, you see
cameras,
that CCTV cameras there. Also, you see that MTN will say this place is connected. So we have community that is connected by the broadband. Now, who is protecting that? You get it.
Okay.
Then we have the Go 17 partnerships for goals. We have partnership institutions that are empowering cybersecurity as well. We have the volunteers, like Sembas is there. That we are empowering.
Okay.
So the final thought is that cybersecurity is a very important issue, and everybody should be conscious when it comes to cybersecurity. We were discussing earlier on, in the digital space, data is money there. Not the physical money that we see, or not the Momo money that you have, or your bank money. Your data is very, very important, and that is what these hackers, black hat. This is what they sell to people to commit cyber crime. So we really need to protect our data.
Okay. Now, your final words to the parents, to youth, and to the young ones out there on cyber safety.
All right. So my final words will be now to the parents. They shouldn't be sending their children to do cash out for them, especially mobile money. Okay. You will see a child going to cash out Momo. Then, 1997, 90, that will be the Momo code.
Yeah.
you get it. You get a 1997. That's the Momo code for the parent. So they shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Also, they should encourage their children on the good aspect of the internet. So that will be for the parent. Now, for the youth that are coming up, if you see movies that portray people hacking into people's privacy and all that, make sure you change your mind that, okay, what I want to do is to protect people from,
not to harm them.
Yes, not to harm them. You know, now Elon is creating a robot wife. What if one day the robot wife, someone attack it? It can kill you, to pick a knife and kill you. So who is going to protect it? Whether you like it or not, technology has come to stay. Yeah, so that will be for that angle as well. Okay. And also for my institutions, it will be every institution is supposed to get at least one cybersecurity expert. Okay. So here in the studio, we have to get one cybersecurity. As we are live now, someone can hack, and project something different now.
Live feed.
Yeah.
You get someone can intercept. We have the business email compromise. It's a very popular scam.
Call it this. For what you are saying is a DDoS.
DDoS. Okay.
Denial of service attacks. Yes.
So you want to go live as Watch TV, but they won't
they deny you,
Yes.
of your service.
So you may think you are live, but then they are.
Then they'll be doing their own thing.
Okay.
So at least every institution in Ghana, the government, I will encourage the government to put this into practice. At least every institution in Ghana is supposed to have at least one cybersecurity expert. Banks and everything, religious places like the churches. You know, Alpha Hour was recently attacked.
Yeah.
A YouTube or Facebook account, one of them was
Facebook account.
Yes, was hacked. You know, God can protect you when it comes to digital. you get it. So at least, when it comes to the digital space, don't say
things in place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So using your date of birth as your Momo PIN, using the same PIN on your phone as your Momo and all that, I will encourage nobody to do that. And my last shout out go to one of my cybersecurity tutors, Nana say Anyemedu.
Okay.
Yes. So
Nana say Anyemedu.
Anyemedu, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay. Engineer, your final words to parents, to youth, to children.
All right. To parents, when you see your child connect at a certain place, no talking, no sound for some time, please do check up on them.
Okay.
That is one. For parents, don't leave your credit card or Visa cards or your card that you for transaction opened in public places. They don't need a password to transfer your amounts of money in your accounts. They don't need it. They only need the expiring date on a card. They need the name on it and the CVC code. That's all that they need. Then you are doomed. Parents, when you are buying things online, don't use your savings account, a card connected to your savings account, to buy online.
Okay.
Get a MasterCard or an empty account that you just put the money inside it and you buy with it. That is one thing parents should also know. And before you buy into any information, verify, and verify again before you get into it.
Okay.
So I will encourage parents to always find a time to educate their children. They are side there, they can educate their children on this topic, cybersecurity.
Okay.
So that is what I have for the kids and parents as well.
Thank you very much. And that was Engineer Jeremiah Anthony Emisa. He's the cybersecurity and digital forensics expert and ethical hacker. He also is a lecturer at Takoradi Technical University. Thank you so much, sir, for coming through. And then also Ishaq Amana.
You know, you are the first person to mention my name correctly.
Okay. Woo! He is a cybersecurity advocate and a student at Takoradi Technical University. Thank you so much for coming through. It has been an insightful night, and it's been an honor having you both here. Really appreciate that. And to you out there who stayed with us from the beginning to this moment, we want to say a very big thank you to you. And please, if you are not following us on our social media platforms, kindly do so at Watch TV channel on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then on TikTok. And also subscribe to our YouTube page if you have not done so. The program is sponsored by the Center for Volunteerism and Social Transformation, CENVAST. My name is 𝐤𝐸𝐿𝐴 𝐶𝐻, your gorgeous host on the Youth Avenue on Watch TV channel. So same time next week. Have a great week.
Watch TV, promoting sustainable development.